Okay, let's get ready for our first keynote of the day. We are very honored to have Lin Han, the founder and CEO of Gate.io here. Please give us a big round of applause. Please give us a big round of applause for Han Lin.
Hello, everyone. Very nice to meet you. My name is Lin Han. I'm the founder and CEO of Gate.io. Today I'll talk about the evolution of crypto. Actually, I've started the business in this cryptocurrency industry 11 years ago in 2013. But actually about this industry is the history is quite short. It's only like 15 years. So I actually have been experienced most of the history of this industry. So I'll tell you my experiences in this industry. So this is the disclaimer. So about this presentation is about the sharing of my experience and insight, not about the promotion of any product, and also not about the investment advices. And also I cannot guarantee the data on this slides is 100% accurate because there's a lot of data here. So I cannot go into all the details of data. But if you want to check the details, you are welcome to take a photo, and you are also very welcome to share on the internet. So let's start. So today I'll talk about several topics: the launch, the token, the cryptocurrency exchange, and also the trading volume, the market cap, the chains, and also the users. Let's see. So first, the launch. We know that actually we need to have a way to launch tokens or coins on blockchain. The first coin launched in this on the blockchain actually is Bitcoin, right? It's like 15 years ago in 2009. So Bitcoin launched through mining. So it's an excellent idea. So people can mine Bitcoin with their computer. And also, later other projects or coins, they also, borrow the same idea, especially the clone coins, altcoins, right? But later people find more like other method to launch coins, like ICO, IDO, IEO, and also, after 2020 DeFi summer, people like to use liquid mining, right? And the recent years, like 2 years ago, more and more projects, they also like to use airdrop. And now, since last year and also this year, more and more projects also use community-driven method to launch. Like they can launch in a community in in Telegram, group. It's quite easy. So let's see the trend, the evolution of the launch method. You see, back in 2017, 2013, people still like to use ICO, right? A lot of people launched through ICO. I'll show you that later. But recently, in 2020, after DeFi summer, people also use DeFi method on Web3. They use IDO. More and more projects use IDO, and also they can also utilize the exchange to do IEO. And now actually more and more tokens, especially the meme coins, they use a community-driven method. I'll show you. So here's the key token launched through ICO. Many people still know that is maybe, for example, ETH, right, and TON, and also US and Tezos. And this is the major token launched through community-driven method. Most of them actually are from meme coins, right? And nowadays it's even much easier to launch a token through one click. Everybody can do that through one click from like a pump fund, moonshot. You see that every day the daily launch token is huge. You see that now every day like more than 10,000 tokens launched every day. That's crazy, right? And let's say the tokens in this community. So the tokens, there are many ways to classify the tokens. Here's my classification method: Bitcoin, Ethereum, stable coins, layer 1, layer 2 coins, the DeFi coins, all the other coins. I'll show you the detail later. And here's the hot topic every year. There's always a hot topic, hot concept come out every year. Many years ago, it's Bitcoin as an Ethereum, right? And in 2017, stablecoin. Why in 2017, stablecoin started to get popular? Maybe a lot of people they don't remember that, but I'll explain that to you because I experienced that period. Actually, at that time, The reason because the government of Chinese mainland government actually they banned the cryptocurrency exchanges. They banned all the currency exchanges. So we try to find out another way to replace the fiat. So at that time, USDT is like the only option. So people use USDT, and this is a very good solution at that time. And USDT got more and more popular, and more stable token coming out. And later also CX tokens get quite popular, and also in like 2020, DeFi summer, DeFi for sure is quite popular, and also a layer 2 later, and Metaverse, NFT, like a GameFi. Maybe a lot of people still remember in 2022 it's quite popular, right? And also SocialFi in last year, BRC20 on Bitcoin, right? Very hot topic in last year. And this year, meme coin. Although meme coin has a very long history since Dogecoin, like in 2013, but this year, huge number of meme coin launched. And let's see the trend of the new token launched every year. You can see it quite clearly in 2021 to 2020. After the DeFi summer, DeFi quite popular. But in this year, since last year and also this year, meme coin dominates the number of the launched new tokens. You see, the trend is quite clear, right? And also, let's see the number of tokens launched every year. It's growing all the time, quite fast. You can actually see that. Like I can still remember, 11 years ago in 2013. I can remember like every token launched, every coin launched, because there's like tons of tokens launched every year. You can remember every one of them, like Litecoin, Namecoin, Peercoin, even Barbecue coin, and also a lot of other coins. But now you see millions of tokens launched every year. In this year, like more than 2 million tokens already launched in half a year, right? That's a huge number. It's hard to remember all of them. And let's see the token launched every day on different blockchains. Quite interesting that in this year, you see every day more than 10,000 tokens launched on different kind of chains. Actually, Solana chain dominate. You can see that actually most of the tokens, more than 50% of tokens launched through PanFang right now on Solana. It's also on Solana, and also Basecoin is like also very popular chain to launch a new token. Why Base chain and also Solana chain is very popular for launch a new token? As a reason, because it's cheap, right? Quite cheap to launch. You can see Ethereum is not quite popular right now to launch a new token. The reason is that the transaction cost is quite high, right? And let's talk about the trading platform. Actually, trading platform play a quite important role in this industry because they are the top players. Trading platforms, they have the users, they have the traffic, they also have the funds from the users. So you can do a lot of things from the cryptocurrency exchanges, and also they affect the user a lot if something happen, right? We can still remember that the MTGOX launch, the MTGOX crash, right, affected a lot of users, and in this year, a lot of users got paid. The MTGOX user got paid, and FTX exchange launch, and they raised very fast, and then in 2022 they crashed, right? And let's see the ranking of the cryptocurrency exchanges. The ranking actually they change every year. Here the top cryptocurrency exchanges. The positions are getting up and down all the time, right? And you can see that Gate.io is getting up steadily all the time every year. And this number of CX launched every year. It's quite interesting that more and more CX launched every year. But you can see that if you want to launch an exchange before 2018, you still have the opportunity. You see a lot of exchange launched before 2018, but after that, only a few of them. Why? The reason is that before in 2018, the cost to launch CX is low. You can form your own team with 10 people, 20 people. You can raise some funds. You can have your own features. You can attract traffic users for your platform, and you can make a success. But after that, it's hard. After 2018, the market is getting down, and also the competition between the exchanges are more intense. Right now, the major top exchanges, they have more than 1,000 people, employees, right, work together, and they have a lot of products. It's hard to compete. The barrier to enter this like area hard. And also DX. DX situation a little bit different, you see. Now a lot of DX still launched every year. You still have the opportunity to launch a DX because cost is still quite low. Okay, here's the daily trading volume of CX and DX. So since 10 years ago, you see trading volume is going up quickly, right? The trend is good, especially in 2020 and 2021 after DeFi summer, right? And this year is pretty good actually. And this is the market share of CX and DX. You can see quite interesting. We know that after DeFi summer, we have a lot of DX, right? People like to use the Web3 DEX to trade, but the market share of DX is still quite small, but it's growing, right? It's growing. CX still dominate, and let's say the recent 2 years, the market share of DX is growing slightly, right? Slightly. So let's talk about the trading volume. So this is the trading volume every day with all the coins, right? In 2022, 2021 is the peak, and then it's going down. Today, this year going up, and this is the trading volume of Bitcoin. This is the trading volume of Ethereum, similar, right? And here's quite interesting, this is the trading volume of all coins except the top 10 coins. Top 10 coins, right? You see, you can compare with like Bitcoin, Ethereum, the other coins, except the top coins, the trading volume even is shrinking, right? And even in this year, it's shrinking, right? That means, the trading volume actually is concentrated in the top coins. If you buy like the small coins, you should be very careful because maybe you don't have enough liquidity if you want to sell, right? So here's like the distribution of the trading volume in different coins. You can see that the trading volume is still concentrating in like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and stablecoin, right? And about stablecoin, there's only like a few players, after the crash of Luna, right? So USDT, USDC, FDUSD, DAI, right? And for the trading volume, actually USDT still dominate. And but let's say the situation on DEX. On DEX, the situation is different. USDC dominate. USDT is a little bit smaller, and on CX, USDT definitely dominate, right? And let's see the market cap. Here's I listed the several of the important global assets compared with Bitcoin. The interesting thing is that Bitcoin is increasing all the time, right? Bitcoin even bypassed Facebook, Nvidia several times, the market cap, right? Nowadays, the market cap of Bitcoin is very close to Facebook, I think maybe in like 1 or 2 years, Bitcoin will surpass Facebook very soon, and even silver, right? Even silver. But when we compare the market cap of Bitcoin with gold, you can see that the market cap of gold is still quite large. Bitcoin is still small, but it's growing, right? So here's the market cap, of different kind of tokens growing every year. So there's a little bit drop in 2022, 2023 because of the bear market, but this year it's still growing, right? This is the distribution of the market cap of the whole industry. It's very interesting. Bitcoin still dominates. Even after 10 years, 15 years, Bitcoin still dominates. Bitcoin takes more than 50% of the market cap in this industry, and also Ethereum as a stablecoin, layer 1 coins, and the other coins, right? And let's see the stablecoin. The market cap of stablecoin is also quite interesting. Still, we can see that USDT dominates as a USDC, right? In terms of market cap, and even in the big drop of Bitcoin price, actually the market cap of stablecoin didn't drop a lot in 2022, 2021, right? So it keeps growing. So here's market cap of different kind of ecosystem. I'll take Ethereum for the reference. You can see this market cap of Ethereum in 2021, 2022 is peak, and this year is getting back, right? And here's the market cap of meme coin. I want to talk about meme coin in this slide because in this year after 2024, there's a big jump. For that, right? And also, this is a real world asset, it's growing very fast. It's faster than the whole industry. And this is AI concept for sure. Since last year, it's growing, right? And also this, Solana ecosystem, getting up quickly. I also want to talk about the chains. The chains actually is very important now. The reason because the chain actually is the infrastructure. The capability of the chain actually limited the development of this industry. And here's the active address of different chains. Solana dominates right now, and this trading volume of DEX. Usually Ethereum dominate, but since this year, recently, a few days ago, like Solana trying to surpass Ethereum. Here's TVL different kind of chains. Definitely Ethereum dominate, and as here as active developers. Active developers, still Ethereum dominate. But you can see that more and more, developers also moving into the other chains like Solana and also Base, right? And the users is quite interesting. I'll show you that the trend of the crypto users. And here's the number of the users of internet and also crypto. You see that since the last 20 years, the number of internet users is growing all the time, but it's also saturated in the recent years. You see that? But the crypto users, they are growing faster, much faster than that. I'll show you. Here's the number of the crypto users since the last few years, 10 years. So like 11 years ago in 2013, it's only like 1 million crypto users. When you talk about Bitcoin, crypto with your friend, your family, there's only a few of them know that, right? But nowadays, everybody knows. If they don't have crypto, but they know the news of crypto, right? And it seems that in like 11 years, it's grown from like 1 million to 500 million, more than 500 million, 500 times. It's crazy, right? So this is penetration of crypto. So now the penetration actually is quite high. It's already like 10%. Like 10% of the whole population actually has cryptos. You see the penetration in different countries. In some of the countries, the value is even higher. Like in UAE, it's 25%, and in Singapore, 24%. And I'll show you in different countries, like in Turkey, it's also almost 20%. And Thailand, Brazil, Vietnam, they also have very good penetration of the crypto, right? And let's see the crypto owners by different jurisdictions. India, China, United States, Indonesia, they have most of the crypto users. India, they have more than 100 million crypto users. And China, the reason because of the large population, right? China also have very large population, but China has less crypto users than India. The reason I think the main because actually the internet infrastructure in China is even better than India. Why they have less crypto users? I think the reason is because of the restriction of the policy, right? But the number is still quite large. And I think I missed several of the slides, but I think that's all the data I want to show you. But also at the end, I also have a question about that. You see that all the data shows that the increase of the industry is quite fast in terms of like trading volume, the token launch, the market cap, and everything. But do you think we are still in the early stage of this industry? Do you think we still have very big growth in the future? Thank you.
Thank you, Lin Han, for an amazing keynote on the evolution of crypto.